of travelling away supporters. So we're off then. Doncaster Rovers against Sheffield Wednesday with a big roar as the sunshine peeks through here. Wednesday, as we look play from left to right here towards the Black Bank, the noisy, raucous home end here at Doncaster Rovers. It's going to be an early throw into Sheffield Wednesday. Hunt has possession of the football. Lots of jostling and jockeying for position here as the ball is received into the midriff of So. He's dispossessed. Doncaster Rovers are able to clear the ball away. Matt Smith dispatches it down the near side, which is the Doncaster Rovers left. And let's just have a quick word about conditions, shall we? There's going to be some muddied shirts out there at Lee Turnbull, aren't there? It looks a little mottled and pockmarked, this pitch. Not silky smooth.
Well, after the storms of yesterday, Andy, we've had torrential rain most of the day here in Doncaster. Thankfully, the sun's come out right on kick-off time.
Not for the far post role, but as a forward, you know, he's somebody that we have missed. And any team in this league would miss Josh Rinders.
Well, the sooner he can return for Sheffield Wednesday, the better. And a lovely touch from Bannon brings in Palmer in the centre circle, who chips it out to the left-hand side. This time, Canberry is onside. The blue and white shirts arrive. Bannon's first touch and shots! Screams wide of Jonathan Mitchell's post to the keeper's right-hand side. But Wednesday just starting to flex a little muscle there, John Pearson.
Yeah, terrific build-up play. I mean, Bannon started it in midfield with a little touch off his knee.
Here, Doncaster Rovers have it with Olowu, the former Arsenal under-21 defender. Spoke very well with us on Football Heaven in the week. Interview with him is online at bbc.co.uk/Radio Sheffield. Now Noyle smuggles the ball in field. Lovely pirouette, he turns, gets it wide to Martin, whose first touch of the ball is inching towards the corner of the penalty area. Quick dancing feet from him, he's rolled it square towards Olowu. Olowu doesn't take the invitation to shoot. Now Jackson cutting in from the left-hand side. Here we go again with the substitute, Josh Martin. Doncaster Rovers passing it left and right, and then Martin will bend one! And he just forces Bailey Peacock-Farrell to backpedal into his goal mouth. His outstretched arms made the catch, and that's the moment of the match so far. Martin from 25 yards out, giving Bailey Peacock-Farrell something to think about.
I mean, look now, it's about 7 or 8 against 4.
And Hunt is chipping towards Bannon. It's going to be kept in play by Marvin Johnson. Dragged back from the byline, looking for Bannon. But as John Pearson alluded to, plenty of red shirts in the way, and I think it was Smith who hoisted the clearance out towards the far side. So a tactical battle then, and a clash of wills between Doncaster Rovers and Sheffield Wednesday here on an increasingly grey afternoon in South Yorkshire. Luongo turns away from Smith, helping the ball out to Bannon. Floated ball in, so downward header. The flight of the ball just dropped onto his forehead. It was too high for defender Olowu there, but the downward bouncing header sat up nicely for Mitchell.
But we were just stuck. We've got 2 players, and unless it's a perfect cross, we're not picking them out.
Hunt now with another crossing position. This time it's hit with a low trajectory. Silaso did it on the half volley, on the turn. Blocked by the defender. Bannon wins back. Another poor clearance by Doncaster Rovers. They're inviting Sheffield Wednesday on here with clearances like that. Marvin Johnson, wide it goes to Palmer. Interchanging passes now to Luongo. Wednesday controlling the ball here. In that respect, the better team. Martin of Doncaster Rovers has had the spectacular chance. Now Byers floats one in, looking for Canberry, who dangles an outstretched right leg. So throw in Doncaster Rovers. Martin's gone out to receive it. Noyle there will smuggle it into the penalty area. Griffiths twisting, turning. Noyle is there. Referee's given penalty. A sliding double challenge as the Doncaster Rovers right wing back goes up in the air and ends up in a heap. Byers and Luongo double teamed him just inside the penalty area, and the referee had no hesitation in pointing to the spot.
Probably the wrong area to challenge, right on the outside of the box.
So Dan Gardner stands over this penalty attempt. Bailey Peacock-Farrell, who's been excellent at saving penalties. Gardner, top corner. There was simply no saving that. Bailey Peacock dived the right way to his right-hand side, but that was simply on point. Top corner, outstanding penalty, and Doncaster Rovers edge in front in this South Yorkshire derby. Back out wide they come to Hunt again. Can Wednesday fashion a chance before half-time? Here's Hunt, infield now to Luongo, good possession to Bannon, a scorer against Donny earlier, through it goes to Byers, Byers goes down, was he clattered?
Corner.
Referee looks to the corner flag, it will be a corner. Well, they were initially hoping for a penalty, John Pearson. In the match at Hillsborough earlier in the season, will spot the ball in the corner quadrant. This one bent in using the wind, and it was tipped onto the crossbar by Jonathan Mitchell. What bend, what whip on it from the near side, the right from Barry Bannon. Mitchell was struggling, but that left hand rose up onto the woodwork. Corner. Here, driving it out, Story onto Byers. Byers lifting his header up to the edge of the penalty area. Rashawn Williams is underneath it. It might drop in here for Hunt. He smuggles it back to Berahino. Wide it comes to Byers once again. Hunt now on the overlap. Stands up the cross. Back stick, headed behind. Back pedalling Younger. And Wednesday get a corner in front of the travelling support, which Hunt will take. In it comes into the penalty area. Rising Brennan. Crashed over the top of the defender Rashawn Williams, who ends up in a heap, but the ball screams wide of Jonathan Williams' post to the keeper's right.
Well, he's got his head in his hands, Kieran Brennan.
Shifts it inside to Story. Story tosses it forward to Bannon. Bannon off the forehead to Berahino. He collects the ball 20 yards out. A little back flick catches Luongo unawares, and he's out-muscled by Smith. And Smith comes forward, just stretching away from the Australian in the centre circle. A shove into the back of Matt Smith. Referee couldn't miss that, and it's going to be a free kick.
Berahino might have had a shot there. You know, he's cut inside onto his right foot, but he didn't take the opportunity.
Gardner firing the free kick into the box, volleyed on by Rashawn Williams, and a chance! And following up at the back, Joseph Alowu clattered Peacock Farrell as he went through. Well, that was a glorious opportunity. No flag came. Peacock Farrell might need a second here, but Doncaster Rovers will be kicking themselves.
That should have been 2-0.
Yeah, what a chance that was. The ball was played in back stick, and it was Rashawn Williams.
Williams lost control of the ball. Callum Patterson nearly nicked it off him on the edge of the box, but now the counter-attack, and here's Griffiths inside left channel of the penalty area. Ball pulled back. He was looking for the support that was arriving from Odebeku, but it was just behind, so opportunity lost again for Doncaster Rovers. Now the game is really stretched. Patterson on the half volley into the middle, and nobody there but Jonathan Mitchell, and it's powered away up the middle of the pitch. Well, it's all a bit basketball style at the minute as Bannon looks to launch another counter-attack for Sheffield Wednesday, floating it through up to the edge of the penalty area, backpedaling Alowu, gets there with the header. Berahino rescues the situation, and his downward header is now at the feet of Byers into the penalty area. Berahino took a deflection into the side netting, the shot on the angle, and it will be a corner.
I'm just thinking when that ball came across, was it Patterson who put it in? Again, I think there's one person in the box.
Bannon's corner from the left-hand side, bent into the penalty area, glance backwards from Alowu on the near post.
Yeah, we can see what Bannon's planning again, isn't it? It's that left foot whip right under Johnny Mitchell in the Rovers goal there, but well defended. I think the first contact from Alowu. Another Wednesday corner.
Well, there is a concern from Doncaster Rovers supporters that he does palm things away a bit too often. He had to palm one onto the bar in the first half. Hunt's corner, in it goes, back stick, cleared away. Yep, more good defending. Johnson rescues the ball on the left-hand side. In-swinger, dangerous Patterson! No. Glancing header onto the roof of the net, and it's wide. It's just gone over. That was Wednesday's best chance of the match.
That was a great cross from Marvin Johnson. He's cut back in, he's on the right-hand side, he's cut back onto his left foot.
Into the centre circle now, and Luongo. Play is switched to the left-hand side via Palmer to Bannon, and Johnson's to his left but ignored. Here's Berahino, who does feed it wide to Johnson. In comes Johnson's cross. Easy header away by Rashawn Williams. Out it comes, picked up there by Luongo, and here's Brennan. Wide it goes to Byers. Byers now twisting over the ball. He's got Jackson with him stride for stride. Back pedalling Byers, twisting over the ball. He's still got the ball at his feet into Berahino, and now Luongo, and now Bannon will shoot! Just wide, central position, 25 yards out or so. Decent shot, one bounce, wide of a diving Mitchell to his left.
Yeah, it's good build-up from Wednesday, good play.
Jordan Story will just tidy up at the back for Sheffield Wednesday. So, can Doncaster Rovers build on what they have, which is a 1-0 lead against Sheffield Wednesday? Can Sheffield Wednesday equalise here? Now Bannon showing for the ball just to the right of the centre circle. The diminutive little Scot quickly scurries the ball back towards Story, and now Luongo up to the edge of the penalty area, tracked by two in red. Wide it comes to Marvin Johnson. First touch he takes on Noyle. Second, a decent looking cross back stick. Patterson on the line. Patterson, yes! Second header and his first goal in an absolute age. But he's equalised for Sheffield Wednesday here at Doncaster Rovers. Patterson plays super sub today to send the away end balmy, and it's Doncaster Rovers 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1.
But just the warning signs were there, John, in the last 5 minutes, wasn't it? Patterson's presence all of a sudden coming into play.
Gibson rises initially into the challenge with Odebeku and wins the ball. The blue flares have been set off in the away end as the ball is pushed away by Gibson, curling it on his left boot. The ball will be won unchallenged by Martin in the centre circle. Here Martin comes again. Another long distance strike! Martin testing Bailey Peacock-Farrell, who pounced down to his left-hand side and with a long outstretched left arm parries the ball away.
Well, we can see it in Josh Martin's play. Every time he opens up in that 10 role, he wants to get a shot off.
Is there to be a winner? 15 minutes or so to win it. Here, wide on the far side, it's with Byers. Byers back to Berahino. Now Palmer. First time ball in field to the feet of Luongo. He helps it on to Bannon. Bannon quickly turns through the centre circle on one of his trademark runs. Wide it goes to Byers. Byers bends one in. Good looking ball. Oh. Great header away. Only as far as Marvin Johnson. In it comes. There's Olowu. They're queuing up on the edge of the box. Rashawn Williams, he blocked it. Big goal now, scramble, and the referee's given another penalty.
Never in a million years.
The referee has given another penalty.
No.
He must have felt there was contact with the hand on Rashawn Williams, but it looked as though
there was contact.
It looked as though it hit his head.
It's a yard away.
He was a yard away, and he's helped it. And if that had been given against us,
well, the protests are ongoing. He will want to dispatch this to turn this game around for Sheffield Wednesday in the South Yorkshire derby. Bannon steps up, left-footed, saved by Mitchell, saved by the legs of Mitchell, who looked as though he'd dive past the ball, but it hit his ankle and it's cleared away, and it remains Doncaster Rovers 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1.
Little bit of justice, I think. I don't think it was a penalty kick.
Here's Berahino. Back it goes to Palmer on halfway. Palmer inches forward, sees there isn't really an avenue. Doncaster Rovers have retreated into shape, no way through. Now Gibson, the substitute. Wide it comes to Johnson. Flicked on to Bannon. Gibson marauding forward, tries to knock it past the defender. He's done so here. Gibson crossing into the penalty area. Berahino! Yes! Who smashes it in from close range. At last Berahino does what he was brought in to do. Great and tenacious work in the build-up by Gibson. The cross was sent back from the byline, and Saido Berahino on his left boot, and Sheffield Wednesday turn this game on its head. Doncaster Rovers 1, Sheffield Wednesday 2.
Who got the cross in as well. So.
What an impact he's made.
Yeah.
Yeah, good substitutions from Sheffield Wednesday and the manager there, Darren Moore, so credit where credit's due. But it's been a great second half, thoroughly enjoyable, end to end. Just looked to me as if Rovers were just running out of a little bit of gas.
Agard up to the edge of the penalty area, cleared away. Now Luongo down to Berahino, lovely flick with the non-standing leg. The counter-attack marauds forward, and it's Marvin Johnson. Bannon's racing to get forward, and it goes Bannon! Glorious goal!
What a touch!
Simply glorious from Sheffield Wednesday. The counter-attack from one end to the other, absolutely rapid, led by Marvin Johnson, and there was the captain Bannon with the deftest of finishes to just nudge it past Jonathan Mitchell. Wednesday have turned it around. Doncaster Rovers have been excellent, but Sheffield Wednesday currently lead by 3-1 in the 83rd minute.
Well, that was a quality goal. I mean, from Berahino on the halfway line with a little back heel into the path of Johnson, and his ball into the box, and Barry Bannon, he's a deft little touch at the near post. What a fantastic finish, and I'm pleased for him because he's missed the penalty, and he's eradicated that memory now.
Well, it's hard to see Doncaster Rovers, regardless of the ebb and flow perhaps, with results between now and the end of the season, staying in League One. You're entering miracle territory, really.
You are, but, you know, certain people didn't give them a chance away at Sunderland, and they managed to go up there and get a result.
Full time then here at the Eco Power Stadium, and it's victory for Sheffield Wednesday then. They've turned this game around. Dan Gardner of Doncaster Rovers smashed home a penalty at the end of the first half in a strong performance from Doncaster Rovers. That level of performance continued apace for the most part in the second half, but Sheffield Wednesday, after some excellent substitutions from Darren Moore, turned the game on its head. Barry Bannon missed a penalty in the process too as well, but ultimately they've gone on to win by 3 goals to 1 to very much keep alive their push for the end of season playoffs.